Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Dignitaries on the stage, ladies and gentlemen, invited guests, MTC Global family members, and my dear students, the future leaders of Indus Business Academy, one of the best private business schools in India. Thank you for all of your presence in the 13th World Edu Summit. And it's heartening to see that we had the same program in 2014 in this wonderful campus 9 years back, and we are coming back again for 13th World Edu Summit. I extend my heartfelt thanks on behalf of MTC Global family to Dr. Manish Jain, the chairman of Indus Business Academy, Dr. Subhash Sharma sir, senior professor mentor, Dr. Subhendu De, faculty team, and students for collaborating with us to host this wonderful event. World Edu Summit is the annual global convention of MTC Global. MTC Global started its journey in a very small way in 2009, and with all of your support, today it has become a big moment. In 2016 and 18, we executed a World Bank project, HECEP, Higher Education Quality Enhancement Project. Since then, we did many collaborations across the world and executed many projects in higher education in India and overseas. The theme for today's summit is Education for Sustainable Development. For every year, before deciding the theme for the summit, we did an extensive brainstorming among MTC Global family members, and we took up this particular topic because of the COVID. Due to COVID, last 3 years, we did this event online, and this is the first time post-COVID, we are doing it offline. When we talk about sustainability, the term sustainability has come to our mind more often because of COVID. We could see what happened in corporate as well as academia. Sustainability was an issue, financial sustainability was an issue, right? And in academics also, conducting classes was become a challenging, and corporate as well as academia responded very well to come online and to ensure that teaching learning process continues. There was so much pressure on productivity because pressure was on financial resources, and because of that, the lean philosophy, the Six Sigma, all those quality principles once again came into picture. And there is, in marketing, in management, we know 7 Ps. There was another P which became very, very popular, and that one was productivity. Keeping the input same, can we increase the output? Or if we reduce the input, can we ensure that productivity goes up? I think that's the opportunity for creativity and innovation and sustainability in leadership, what we talk about. We could see many companies, they did not do well. Many companies were shut down because there was a question mark on sustainability leadership. More often, whenever we talk about sustainability, generally we think about climate change, right? Pollution, all those stuff. But sustainability has a bigger concept as far as United Nations sustainability, the four factor, the quality education. Therein, there are a lot of other areas like in terms of skill upgradation, in terms of increasing the employability of the students. A lot of things are discussed. I'm sure that throughout the day, there are many eminent speakers in the panel as well as in the inaugural program. They will touch upon all the areas. But some of the areas, what I thought that I'll set the stage right, of some of the areas which are not much talked about as far as sustainability is concerned, like green entrepreneurship. Today there is a thrust on green entrepreneurship. We could see that India is the hotbed of startups, especially Bangalore. But how environment friendly these startups are, I think that's one area we need to look into. Nature-based learning, I think best example is Indus Business Academy. You could see outside the landscaping, and all around there are greeneries. I think it's the model replicated based on Vishwarthi, which started by Rabindranath Tagore. Best learning happens in the natural setting, not inside the building, the constructions. I think that's one area we need to understand. The climate change mitigation, okay, the impact of greenhouse effect. I'm sure some of the speakers will touch upon. Global collaboration, I think that's one area as far as sustainability is concerned. Helen Keller rightly said that alone we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. I think this is the best example today that Indus Business Academy and MTC Global have joined hands, come together to host this particular program. I think collaboration is the way forward. And we could see that in national education policy, even the directions by the UGC and AICT, they have supported and inspired colleges to collaborate in terms of the library, in terms of some of the resources, right? Whether it is computer lab or business simulation lab, I think that's the right spirit forward. I think collaboration is a big way. Sustainable technologies, I think another area. And as a youth leader, I think all of you must focus. Like today we're talking about ChatGPT, everything is there, your assignment presentations, right? Your thesis, research report, but whether this kind of efforts are sustainable or not, I think that we need to look into. Artificial intelligence, open AI, which is the big way, coming in the big way. I think there we need to take into account some of the ethical and the values aspects of using artificial intelligence. So as far as sustainability concerned, whether values, ethics, and ethos are sustainable or not. Today, we find compromisation in these particular areas. Everyone is running behind value creation in terms of money. Okay, let me put it bluntly. But whether these are sustainable efforts or not, I think we need to look into. Social impact and community engagement. I think NEP 2020, even UGC, they have given clear guidance as far as community engagement. Your trip to the rural areas and taking up some of the villages and students going to rural areas and addressing the students or taking some of the responsibilities. I think that's the very good way forward. Sustainability in religious studies. I think this is one area we need to look into. Okay, how we can have good relations and harmony among different relations and the human sustainability. Okay, living with peace and harmony with everyone on this earth. I think that's very much essential today. Space exploration. Today, a new term has come into picture after this Chandrayaan and Aditya L, the space wastage. All those satellites going to space, they are not coming back. Okay, and these wastes are polluting the space. Okay, can we ensure that there is some kind of sustainability practices, how we can deal with those kind of wastes? I think that's another area. And as far as sustainability is concerned, some of the debates I think we will encounter in the process. One is economy, the other one is sustainability. Whether economy will have the priority until unless we have no money, we cannot invest into sustainable practices. So which one should get the precedence? I think therein we need to have good discussions on that. Curriculum prioritization, I think another area. In the curriculum, we have seen that even NEP 2020, they suggested some of the environmental studies starting from primary education. Even in the post-grad and the graduation, we have environmental studies. But can we implement sustainability across all disciplines? I think therein we need to have a good discussions. Then global versus local perspectives. Many experts, they believe that sustainability is the responsibility of the superpower or big nations. Whether small nations, they should also focus on it or not. I think environment is everyone's concern and everyone's responsibility, and all of us must practice some of the sustainability issues in our own way. That's what today we talk about, moving from CSR to ISR, individual social responsibility. I think as an individual, we need to take some responsibility towards society. Role of corporations. I think there is a lot of debate in this particular aspect, whether corporates should participate in curriculum designing or not. Many people have lot of apprehensions as far as corporate participation is concerned, because corporate is only bothered about making profit, right? Profit maximization, wealth maximization. So there may be too much focus on skill development and not enough focus given on values, ethos, ethics, and overall development, holistic development of students. I think that's one area there is a lot of debate. The resource allocation, many places we find that there are a lot of challenges as far as sustainability practices are concerned. How much resources to be allocated for that? So there is a cost factor involved, and we need to discuss once again these areas. And I'm sure as we move forward throughout the day, there are many experts on the panel. They will be focusing lights on the different areas. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your presence this morning. And this is a wonderful opportunity for all of us, not just collaborate. It's a meeting of minds, and let the collaboration continues. Let us keep in touch, and I'm sure that together we can do wonder in the coming days. Thank you once again, Dr. Manish Jain, the chairman of IBA, for this wonderful opportunity extended to MTC Global family. We are grateful to him and all other members of Indus Business Academy. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to address you. Thank you once again.